the little people is sick of you, and the gas people is tired of you being late on your bills. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Listen, you call the telephone company so many times, they know you by name.
Baby. Oh no. You're eating too much.
Y'all ain't saying nothing.
Good evening.
Y'all ain't saying nothing.
Welcome. Welcome to Grace Walking Ministries.
Y'all. They got to go together.
It's awfully hot.
Cannot operate.
You freeze in the winter and you burn
I'm
in
gonna
the
give you a
summer.
powerful secret that I learned when I started out. And that is money does not
For the first time
to an
since Orville been working at Labor Ready for Stephen Cooper, CEO, True Blue, 1576 Labor Ready. They never give us water. Never. For the first time, they give us water. They're very mean women. One of the Orville's co-workers offered to give me her water. They know I'm hot. I know how to survive. Not rocket science. Device, they gave us this. It's an energy drink. Oh,
Come on, get somebody. I gotta teach this today. I said you are on the verge of the greatest financial breakthrough in your life. And you gotta get
let's start with something. Let's start with the funny stuff. Bridget Tricia Sheridan, James Sheridan Jr. rented some very needy people. This morning as Orville was packing, loading the stuff to go sell for his radiator, India came out. I tried to be nice. She is a very, very attractive woman. Overweight, of course, is gluttony. It's gluttony. Anyone should call David a prince. Then you see, India is important. All that are born there are born there for a reason. Just like Christ was born, poor and Jewish, homeless. India chose to get out of purgatory, to live that life. Only problem is in the greed of India to get away from what is their right, their key to heaven, have left. I remember Princess Sogonia telling me, because I told her, you must return back. The water is a doorway. And she told me she was most sad about it. She was married to a man that Anyway, India comes out and they cannot stop. They cannot control themselves. It's their nature, like Mexicans and Hispanics. I want to tell you why Orville does not like India. You hear the cops? Oh my God. Do the Muslim faggot call them? Or was it 11:31? It's fucking hot in here. I don't got no weapons. Yeah, I do. I got a weapon of mass destruction. My fault. My tree. Surprise. She referred to the fact that I don't know if this bitch knows that I'm a woman or not. That I'm a drag queen or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna put my pussy back up, motherfucking bitch. Look at my pussy and get yours and get a mirror. It's not vanity. I had the best doctor. God created yours, and look what yours turned out to be. An audacity. Surprised. She ridiculed David and stopped him. Virgil is another set of Indians. This one's a young boy, working a good job. Orville and I were recycling on Virgil near Charlton. Well, this motherfucking third world son of a bitch comes out complaining that recycle was for another homeless, or for homeless people. Can you imagine? You give this shit an opportunity, you bring over the family, look what they do. Their charity is like government, selective. And then we were doing State Farm up on Hobart, I think it's Hobart, and Wilshire, near New York Live. And again, these Indian men, and you do know you can bing India's pandemic is that their men, like the Mexicans, their men take a shit anywhere they want, in front of children, in front of women. But they do learn that the good ones, the smart ones, they're worth the investment. Well, anyway, India, Cabrona of Sheridan, you try to run me over your motherfucking car. Then you call me a drag queen, more or less, and then you make fun of Orville. You know what Orville is, because look where you live. You live in the Sheridan building. Puta, I want to ask you something. How does it feel to have a manager that you know for a fact is a faggot who's beat on a woman with breast cancer? A princess, you call it. I'm not a princess, bitch. I'm royalty. Surprise. How does that feel? How does it feel to know? Are you living in room 26? You know what happened in 26? That motherfucker was working as a cook or some shit in Beverly Hills. He was fucking little boys. Orville was with the Sheridan pup. He didn't get in until after 12. They were doing something with the building. Wonder how Ernie is. Surprise. How does that feel? Are you in room 26 for little baby boys for fun? India, you have taken over California. Mexico's too dumb and stupid to realize that. The Koreans are rightfully so, will segregate. Because they gotta get away from your shit. God dang, you can't even curb your bitches. I'm stunned about a walk today. Orville was a nightmare. Total nightmare. I cannot continue to reside with this madman. As I do things for him, you should see the things that he's doing to me. And if I don't do the things for him, he will yell at me, he'll push me, and do whatever he wants. It's easier to do the shit as he's walking his shit. I do not want to live in this attitude. I will fall in love again, quickly. My mouth will be restored. I will have clothes. I will be able to walk in a sea of Mexican whores with my husband, and he not even look their way. Douglas was like that, Victor was like that, Edgar. Oh my God. No, David is an aberration. I was dying of breast cancer. I had to leave the state of Texas, like Jackson told me to. I would die. And then my sisters were like Orville. They would bring their children to see what I looked like. Their children would bring their friends. My nephew wanted to fuck me. You know what I mean? Excuse me, people. They had just given me shock treatments. I had breast cancer. And my nephew wanted to fuck me. I know that Orwell realizes it's over. I know he does. He lives to avoid. He will return to what he was, because that is what he is. No matter what I do for this son of a bitch, it's never going to be enough. I cannot watch this STD. I cannot. I cannot. I'm anxious to leave. I've already filled all the forms. I'm not going to do it online. I'm going to mail them. My copiers, my HP is not working. My printer. I bought this ink from Staples and it hasn't worked since. Surprise. I got to mail those forms. I want to get out of here quick. Quick. The sooner this STD whore, because David is a whore. You know he's a whore. Orville has never had a job until me. Never. Orville has never owned a vehicle until me. And yet, you should have seen what he does to me. It's a challenge to him. It is a challenge, and Orville laughs about it. I have come to the conclusion this son of a bitch is retarded. He lacks no conscience, no morals. He reads the Bible and quotes it. And the next turn he'd be, women are not safe around him. They weren't safe around his Uncle Albert's. In Borland, I remember my sister Deborah was married to this Mexican. Oh my God. Married to this nasty Mexican. And his father was like Orville. He was so bad that my sister Elizabeth was ashamed to be seen with him. That's the way Orville is. What do you think Orville did at the bank? As I deal with those people. Those people at One West Bank are evil. They plot, they plan. And Gomer just goes with it. We went to this auto supply place. I want to say something. Orville had the money to pay for his driver's license. It's $33. He bought weed for $36.
He said, ma'am, do you know how much this car is? I said, I don't know.
He has the money now, and he's got to go in on Monday and get his driver's license.
He said, how much money you got?
Probably, God dang it, they have to charge him more. He's a dumb motherfucker. And he's going to keep fucking up like this because he's dumb. He's dumb. His brother can't even read. His whole branch. We were at the auto supply place. We've never had to get a number before. And we noticed people coming and going. And then we heard him calling numbers. Instead of Orville going to get the number, he starts cursing. They have a black Zimmerman. The Mexicans and a Negro employee kept going over there and boosting him up. He was puffing up. As Orville was fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. And I was praying, trying to calm him. I looked around me. This young boy they had called in, a Mexican, went in before us, arrived, and just went on up ahead of us. Then to come and find out, We paid $162. I paid. That's bullshit. I paid for that booster. Do you know those Mexican sons of bitches on Main Street at Auto Supply Place? Didn't I put Orville's name in it and we gave him the information? Because he's going to have to buy them all apart. If Orville don't... if he don't wise up and keep that truck running, that's going to be his home. It's been his home. When he came back with that thing with his knee. It's that car wash. It's not my fault. I tried so hard to shut him up. Then I looked around these Mexicans looking at him. I hated it. I told Orville, you decided to live here. I'm leaving. I do not want to wish to be around these people. They're nasty. This young Hispanic man, a gang member, was rude and went up ahead of us. They had about 6 or 7 country. They took a break. When it came up time to Orville, they took a break. These motherfuckers took a break. And they saw I was praying and trying to calm him down. And then we left, finally. Do you know how dumb a child of a Hispanic is? They had this woman working there, of course, dressed like... Oh my God, you Mexican women. If you don't know how to dress, look to the Korean women. Look to Nigeria. I agree with you, Dr. Tree. Look to the Asian woman. Look to the Chinese woman. Learn how to dress as creation and not as STD. Suffice. How long did it take the dummy? How long did it take the dumb woman, Hispanic child, to ask the same stupid questions over and over and over? Over and over again. I gave her his phone number. Over and over again. They're racist. And they're evil. And yet they're easy to incite him. Because Orville already hates them. He just fucks them. Think about it. He don't speak their language. And he's been fucking them since he was 24. Orville don't speak Spanish. I had Cindy's whore friend at the dispensary where they closed that Korean where they shot him up. We missed it by minutes. I had that whore, the Mexican whore, out of security, a Mexican Zimmerman, to ask me why Orville didn't speak Spanish. You Mexicans are nasty. And it's not anything. Like I said, my mother. Anyway, we left. As we were exiting, a Mexican with a child who was learning this refused to let us out. We were already at the curb ready to go out. Orville bitched up. He refused. He would not go over the edge on the curb. So here was Orville, fucking Mexican. There was a fucking Mexican, fucking gringo, puto, cabrón, in front of the children teaching the little boy how to hate. Okay. Then another Mexican comes up, another immigrant in a nice vehicle. That's the thing, they got property, they got vehicles, they got everything, they ain't got driver's license. What the fuck is going on? Oh, forget, they got everything. Surprise! The other one started. Fuck. And David just fuck. I took out the cell phone and started taking pictures. I need to get me a better camera. Because these fuckers lie. Imagine that. They lie. They lie, they cheat, they steal. At Ramona Senior Park in that senior housing, they have a Zimmerman. He was stoned as a kite. And he had a gun, I think. I'm not sure. They usually armed him. So we left that. Orville cursing up a storm. Oh my God. And then on and on and on. So we stopped and get gas. What do you think Orville did while I was paying for his gas?
That's a lie. I did nothing wrong.
This is coming on the video, David. I'm not going to redo it. Suffice, as you can see, he cannot control his free will. He couldn't at the auto place. He couldn't on the parking lot.
It's all right.
I mail those things to see us. I like some of those. I don't want to take the first one. I want to, because I'm going to live there till I die. Till God comes for me. Till Christ, my Savior, comes for me. Till the blessed comes for me. Why will they come for me? Because I kept my promise in sorrow. Before I even knew what they were. Now he is fully aware. And I'm leaving. He's in denial. I'm trying very hard to fix his truck, have him fix his truck and everything. It will all fall apart. Not because I wish it. I tried very hard to get this motherfucker employed. He would not have gone to Labor Ready if I hadn't got up and he bitched every morning. Cursed me out right in front of the thing. Every morning. Then at Labor Ready, these Mexicans showed me their cocks, stealing my chairs. All for him to get a job. And look how he repays me. It is allergies, not a summer cold. That, as I speak about it on the internet and I care about it, he is very, very aware of the doubt. And he knows he will not be able to get to me. That's gonna really piss him off. That's why I must move to Portland. And then his friends, over there by the Jack in the Box, on 3rd and Vermont, there is a road crow. They call David Weddle. They know his name for 18 years. Surprise! I have one of his male friends from these Pancho y la Vieja follow me and stood. He's a criminal. He wants to fuck me. He wants to rape me. He don't know me. These are associations of his. When they find out I am no longer with Orville, from Venice and Westmoreland to New Hampshire, all will know I'm alone. Will the police protect me? They never did before. Will the International Refugee Mission protect me? No, they never did before. Will that Muslim faggot protect me? No, he never did before. Did 1131 protect me? No, they never did before. Did that Presbyterian Korean Church protect me? No, they never did before. No, I must leave the state of California. There's nothing here for me. I don't know. I cannot live around them. When they're so common, it's settled back. Seems like it. I don't want to live around them. I want my own place. I'm gonna fall in love again. It would be nice to fall in love, to fall in love and to move away immediately. I don't have time for a courtship. It must walk quickly. I take nothing with me but my canvases, my paintings, my etchings. I'm not even taking the easel. I will mail everything ahead of time by UPS ground. I will take some things that are mine. But as far as television, furniture, things like that, he can have it because he will lose it all. That's just the way he is. He blamed me about his driver's license, yet he never read it. How many weeks has he yelled at me about his driver's license? How many days did he have the money to go down and take care of him? It would be one thing if he was kind. Oral is not kind. Oral calls me a fucking crazy bitch. He don't give a fuck who's there. My family has the means to help me leave immediately. Immediately. I paid him before twice. When my mom was dying, because they didn't want me to be there for the funeral. And when I flew back, because I was dying of breast cancer. He's very verbally abusive.
See, the Lord allows you to know that when you really get ready for marriage, when God finally brings your husband, watch this, you ought to look up.
Sometimes I see past where I've fallen out there in my family.
See, y'all, come on here, women. You already have such a good time being single and saved and satisfied.
But I don't have time to wait. I don't go to bars. When I did go to nightclubs, it was to dance. I didn't dance with men, I danced with women. Oh. He laughs. He really laughs at me. He makes fun of me. I look at him and I try to understand his way of thinking. He knows that when I'm paying for the gas or getting his money or getting the food, these are things that he will benefit from. I hate that I must lay next to him. I hate that I must go to Artesia knowing that what goes on in there while I'm out there will continue. 160 hours to clean 30 units that are not clean. Small units. Tiny units. I will have a bigger farm in Portland.
Watch this. See, I just said, give him a shout, and I can feel in the Holy Ghost. I can feel that spirit struggling with someone and go.
I went out so bad. For so long. I have tried everyone. Well, Monday he's got to go get his driver's license. I hope they don't charge him more because we don't have more money. We bought gas. I put $35 in gas while David did his shit and whatever. We have no food. He makes banana bread. I just don't want to be here. I just don't want to be.
Deuteronomy 13. Watch this, y'all. This thing slapped me today. He said, I'm transforming every woman in here.
Orville is a mean, cruel man.
I said, you going out of here with the mentality of a serial killer. Mother, start reading.
He needs to be with his own kind. Do you hear him laughing? This man has never had a dog. He would put drugs in my drinks and then pump me with drugs that I would overhand so he could bring his trick in. What is he? And I'm stuck. And he knows it, and he laughs about it like he was laughing a few minutes ago. You heard him.
You are not to follow him. Watch his witness to say, thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet, yes, or that dreamer of dreams, yes, to the Lord your God prove.
Or we will continue to harm me and yell at me. To the day I leave. On the day I leave, I want the police to have him removed long enough. For 3 days. Give me 3 days so that I can rest. I'm going to start shipping my stuff. I want him. He's got a truck. I'll fix his truck. He's never going to pay me back. Like Dr. Fields says, he's a feeder. Everything's about him. And like all feeders, he will lose all things. Well, I have finished my applications. I'm being very specific. Because even though healthcare will be bad there, because it was bad there before, most bad, to every appointment that I went on Providence Gleason, they had an escort meet me at the door, take me to the appointment. I was to wait for the escort to come and get me and escort me to the side exit. I don't look forward to that. I intend to ask. I need to get away from. On the 20th, I see Dr. Anko. Oh my God. You wouldn't believe I just showed up. He's retarded. David is retarded. Listen to me. As I say, I have to cut down right now, but I'll speak more. It's very important to me, to share my horror, because it's like it never falls. It never falls. In grace of God, I surrender and hand all to God. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm aware, most aware, Um, that many are like me is quite evident on the streets of Los Angeles. Pat is homeless while mental health break in their paycheck. Pat is homeless while mental wrong. Parker 151 inside. What I say and what I will continue to say. As with Long Beach, Neil and Stacy, property owners of North Long Beach. Stacy, when you come there, what happens to go past Artesia? But Artesia is very nice. Artesia Street is beautiful. But go past Ramona Park. Not even past. Go around and take a walk. Stacy, you sound like a stupid woman. What you brought to the community is audacity. Them motherfuckers coming from Palm Springs and wherever use their 151s to tear up that park. Neil, you brought what to the community? I know blind children, Negro children ready to go to work. I'm tired, Neil. You just another Uncle Tom. Black man, claiming to do so much, ain't doing shit. You know what walked in that place, Neil? Audacity. 100, Stacy. 160 hours. How many times has that third floor been cleaned? I think you need a superintendent. I think you need a supervisor. But then again, we elected y'all, I think. And Stacy, poor white girl, you sure a racist bitch. North Long Beach property owners take care of their property. It's beautiful. It's picture card beautiful. What is not picture card beautiful is the elected leaders of Long Beach who have forgotten North Long Beach, stole them away. Oh, we're going to build something in here. We're going to $23 million. We're going to make the community better. You have people ringing in bells. You have holes going in there. You have lies and audacities. I look forward to protecting you people. And Neil, being your there, and Stacy, you already critiqued the neighborhood. I want you to come on over to senior housing in Ramona. Right across the street is the building. Now there's some broken people. God dang if they're broken. I had a drag queen and their women's friends, Negro friends, following them everywhere like, I don't know. They don't have nothing, but they act like they own everything. Anyway, they willing to work. Put that drag queen to work. I'll give her tips on how to dress, how to walk. I'll introduce her to womanhood. But Stacy, those people need jobs. And they right there. And if you're going to be hiring 160 hours a week to bring in shit and nepotism, hey, we got shit. We broke. We got attitude. Hey, we won't work. That is our hood. Stacy, look at all them fat people breaking ground. We doing for North Long Beach. Audacity, Stacy. What you gonna run for? Governor next? The community will maintain their property. And Stacy, meet Dr. Oz. God dang it, girl, with all that money you stealing from the government, it looked like you would be a reflection of health, not an audacity of gluttony. In grace of God, honor, and prayer, any means of men. You're gonna be a night of praise like old Jesus. Be blessed. Amen. Amen. Amen.